Hello and welcome back to Door Kickers. Last we left off, we completed King of Hearts from the deck of cards. Now we move on to a Steam Workshop mission. And we are going to the very trusted, very useless channel at this point, CEO of the internet, with MUDRUNNER. It is a clear hostiles map with 6 allies at our disposal, leisure, words. Location, outskirts of, oh god, I'm gonna butcher this, Govnilovka. Bro, yeah. Words, man. The fighting for a small village has been going on for a few weeks now. 3 days ago, the enemy launched a large attack on our position, almost pushing us out of unpronounceable village name. Earlier this morning, we attempted a counterattack, which has failed. Your squad's task: look for survivors on the main axis of the attack and clear the nearby area from enemy presence. Sounds simple enough. Let us go from Alpha 3 to Charlie 1. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't just delete Alpha 3 at this point. Like, I know I have it just in case if Tier 1 overhaul ever stops getting supported, but come on now. Let's get our squad ready. It seems really close quarters. There's gonna be no long ranges. I think a lot of sight lines will be blocked. Like, I think the longest range bit I can see is from here all the way here. But that's really it. So, yeah, we're gonna stick to medium to close range, get Scotch, Archer. Luna or Stone? Oh, that's a good question. We'll go with Stonehill because his breaching hammer is pretty useful. We'll bring Connor with us. No, not Stonehill. We'll bring Connor with us as well, as she can hold some angles for us really well, and we'll bring Joe and Gump. Alright, squad's all ready. I like to always check around just in case, you never know. Get our 2 soldiers that are going to be checking this area out over here. Now, there's 2 options we could do. There's, I was planning initially as this map loaded up to smoke grenade right here, have 2 members come right here, those are beautiful circles, and then we would slowly have each squad of 2 push around and pile this off. However, thinking about it, we would lose the element of surprise, and, well, we don't really want to do that, because smoke grenade will obviously alert enemies that we are here, and we don't want them to know that. However, doing this, let's get rid of all of your stuff, Archer, I'm gonna move you. However, keeping the element of surprise, we're able to jump the enemies, they won't see what's happening, and the double pincer would be absolutely pointless. Oh god. Okay, so that hostile blind fired. Was not expecting a blind fire immediately. We have multiple options for this. Scotch and Archer are gonna hold right here. Connor is going to, I think what we're gonna do is, so he's reloading right now. Nice. We were either gonna bait for him to shoot some more, and then we'd move Connor up, suppress him while, you know, we take care of business, but, Archer was able to get a really clean, good shot. That's taken care of. Let's get Connor over here, because eventually Archer and Scotch are gonna lose sightlines on this store. So having Connor parked right here is very helpful, as she can hold that right there. Move these 3 up, so that way they could eventually take place as well. Scotch is already injured, which is very bad for us. But, you know, it's gonna happen in the line of duty, you know, protecting our homeland, helping out civilians, all that. Gonna get injured. Archer, hold there. We're gonna... I want to push up, but, let's see. Smokes. All the people holding angles right now is Smokes. Connor is gonna be the one to throw the smoke. So what I plan to do, we're gonna smoke off right here, so that way we could push our troopers in and probably breach through here. Or actually, probably breaching through here would be the better idea. Probably breach at the same time. But we're throwing a smoke right there, so that way we already know all of this big territory, you know, this visible area. It's all clear, though. But, we don't know exactly all of this, so we're gonna smoke it off, make our push, and then hold. Connor's coming over here, running. Stonehill will be the one to breach through here, so Stonehill's gonna hold right there. Scotch is actually gonna stay back and hold all of this after the team that goes up there breaches through. Archer is gonna hold right there. Joe will breach with Stonehill, and Gump, please. Gump will breach with Archer. Archer, please. You don't have to look over there still. I'm afraid Gump's gonna get hit from a stray oh my god, Gump, please, you have bad luck. Okay. Situation has changed a lot. Gump was under a lot of fire. Stonehill shot. Connor was just barely not able to see that. That's very unfortunate for us. Because, you know, that resulted in Stonehill getting shot. Should have been a bit more prepared, but, you know, some things happen. The door was kicked in by a hostile, so we can't close it, sadly. Gump is gonna hold right there. Alright. This is a very risky area we're dealing with. We got a hostile up there. They might push through this store now that we've breached in. Joe wasn't hurt at all, but that's just because Joe has a heavier duty vest than the rest of us. I knew I should have had someone covering Stonehill there. That was a bad choice on my part. We're gonna now move in. Held. Alright. Seems pretty clear inside, but not 100% sure. We're not jumping this window. We're just checking outside. Nothing. Stonehill has a good time to reload now. We have Joe and Gump peek out at the same time.
Alpha, go.
Oh, that was very bad. I just saw that flying after killing him. That was an RPG, which could have resulted in 2 deaths, maybe just 2 or 1, because he could have either fired towards Gump, killed Gump, or fired at Joe and killed Joe and Stonehill, and possibly Connor, but I doubt it. Knowing that they have RPGs, we gotta be a bit more careful, but we also now need to quickly rush in. We're gonna have 2 soldiers hold right there. We're gonna rush around this corner and immediately hold up there. Hold up there. God, hostile up there. Someone was hit. Archer, he was injured before, so he didn't take any extra damage. That's alright. Alright, so we have a lot of hostiles. Good shot. We have a lot of hostiles all around, so we're gonna smoke this off and just escape. God, we can't have any of our front lines, but that's what we gotta do. Smoke off right there. So now that that building's cleared, we're going to run over here with all soldiers. We got injuries, which is bad, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna get everyone out of there. That's just our main objective right now. And then Connor will move to Scotch's old position. Archer will reload. Joe's next. Stonehill's reloaded, and now is Gump's turn. Oh god, that is really bad. I did not think about that being a problem. It's really unfortunate we can't close these doors. That was a very unfortunate placement. I guess it's because I had someone right here before I assumed it was safe, which, bad call on my part. Should have relocated a little bit better. So that means Stonehill now can't just do a slow, simple push. He has to push in full force like that. Stonehill's all on his own, where I give him Archer to back him up, even if Archer's slightly injured. They're reloading, we could hear that. Honestly, not too sure how I'm gonna do this. We have 4 units, but not really knowing what to do with them. Wait a minute, I think I might have an idea. Gump and Scotch. Come around back. And then Joe, join them. Alright, with these 3 all together over here, which bit of fencing? I guess right there would be the best, so get right there, wait for Alpha, have a gun right there, have a gun right there. We'll see if when set up they're able to aim, which Scotch is not, so back him up just a bit. Literally a hostile right there. Was not expecting a guy right there. Was more expecting a corner there, or maybe right there. That's just a line. There we go, circle. Alright. We breached through this. Push back a little bit. Now let's push up through here. Connor, just keep being you over there. You're doing a magnificent job. Keeping our backs covered. On Alpha, Stonehill will peek out, and Scotch will get ready, and on Alpha, he too will peek out.
Alpha, go.
Stonehill, oh my god, it was annihilated. We have a hostile over there, a little bit bad, but let's just get multiple guns over here. That's a wrong grenade launcher. This is the grenade launcher we want to use. Grenade launcher that, because we know it's clear. I believe hostiles can move through those drapes. It's not just you who could use them if they're used as doors, so we're gonna keep a gun pointed towards those drapes until we push in, and it'll be Gump that'll hold that for us. Okay. Now that Gump has it held, we're gonna slowly push in. Stonehill unfortunately died, but I honestly did not see that little corner there from how dark this room is. Move back out of there now. Scotch luckily wasn't too hurt, where I have Joe kind of right here. He has a close range weapon, so flashbang him, and if he does push us before this goes off, Joe can obviously take care of him. Joe can now push in, take him out. Alright. This is getting very close quarters, and we lost our only, close quarters expert, which was Stonehill. So this gets a bit more deadlier for us. Just dangerous overall. But that's what we are expecting with CEO of the Internet and his missions. They are very deadly, but very well made. We're not going to kick this in. We're going to add Slap Charge. Scotch will cover him while he adds it. Looks like a lot of beds littered around the floor. We're now Let's set up. We're gonna pull back. Scotch will be the front man. Or Joe will be front man. I was hoping that wouldn't be blown up, shot out, but you know how it is. Flash out. Now flashbang has gone off. Pie off the room. We're good. Alright. How do I want to handle this? I think I know how, but I'm not 100% sure. Scotch has this room just covered on his own. So let's get units over here. We're gonna clear these drapes. They unfortunately don't have flashbangs, so I was about to say they have to pie it out themselves. Seems cleared. No hostiles over there. We just have to be very careful because that window now. This door. Here's something we could do. It's a little fancy. Slap charge all the way over there. We back up. Hold right here. Scotch is going to, check out a little bit of this room. Nothing. Blow it from all the way where Scotch is. Flashbang for this squad. Now Gump is going to run in here, and once he gets about right here, he's gonna check around. No hostiles? Good. Open up door. Alright, seems relatively safe. Joe is going to check around there. Scotch is gonna hold up there. Oh god. A lot of hostiles coming that way. Joe was hurt, but not too bad. Can we sneak a little grenade in there? Just barely. I'm a little scared. Might kill Scotch, but whoever's over there is definitely injured now. I still don't know 100% if this room is cleared, so we're gonna take it out the old-fashioned way. Grenade. We just gotta get Scotch somewhere a bit more safer to throw it. Scotch is gonna throw and then run. Okay. We just had to guarantee that I was safe before I would even turn my backs fully to that. We are not moving anywhere. Scotch has right there handled. Gump is gonna push out, and now that means Archer has to push out. Connor is still doing a good job holding that door, but however... Yeah, I was about to say, this is gonna be the most dangerous part, pushing out the street right here. A little risky, but grenades are an acceptable way of breaching. Usually? Sheet metal door, you are strong. Normally grenades, I guess it is a sheet metal, so it's a bit harder to kind of burst through. Archer, I know this isn't putting a law of line of fire, but you're practically dead. The best you could do is hold angles and open doors for people, so best time I have you do is just do a straight run, kick that open. Oh, yikes. I didn't realize he would see that much over there. Archer, just hold position for me. Okay, bud? Okay. Connor's gonna slowly push up. Question is what to do here in this predicament. Could launch grenade, that's gonna hurt. Well, that's not gonna quite hurt, so. Good job. We're gonna just launch a couple grenades out into the battlefield. to hopefully clear up any hostiles around. There we go, now we're hostile down from grenade spam. It does work. Okay. Now that we're able to take out 2 targets, we just have 1 more, so we still need to cause a bit more ruckus over here before we can safely push. Good job, Gump. Alright, I think we caused enough ruckus for another attempt. Not really, but you know what? It worked at the end of the day, and that's all that matters. Scotch is gonna hold right there. We're gonna get Joe out of here. Oh man, this mission has become very stressful. Connor. Push up, safe, push up here. Okay, now the only thing I'm scared about is Connor has to solo breach this. A pistol, we don't know if there's a hostile in... Okay, no hostile in the bathroom. Quickly swap over. Good job, Connor. That was very risky, but we really had to do it. Alright, now we're gonna all push out as one. Okay, seems relatively safe. We're down our close quarters, and we still have 2 buildings to take care of. Lovely. Scotch, hop on over. Okay, Scotch, you need to reload. Who needs to reload? Joe, you have not been looking up there that entire time. That is risky. Jump. Now Archer. This is such a dangerous place to be, but it's the place we gotta be. Archer and Connor are just gonna kind of hold down right there. The 3 main units now are gonna be all these. I really gotta remember to take suppressors off, because our damage fall off, not the best, you know? It's nice because even though we're not doing stealth missions at night, it's still nice because we can, you know, be a bit stealthy. They can't really see where we're coming from with muzzle flashes, and they also can't really hear too well. They still can obviously hear because suppressors are not that effective, but it still covers up our noise. Alright, Joe has made contact in here. Scotch is gonna run. Gump is gonna run. So besides the beginning having a few mistakes, we're doing relatively good. Do we have any slap charges left? No, which is a little problematic. So I think... So it's... Okay, we know where a hostile's at. Gump's gonna stop holding that position just for a teeny bit. He's gonna keep spraying. Let him keep spraying. Joe, not now. I was gonna say on Alpha, but you know what? That works. He conveniently had to reload the moment you went for the kick, so I'm alright with that, you know? Oh, that could have turned out really bad. We were gonna wait until we heard a reload and then push. Now, you know, is that realistic or is that game mechanics? A little bit game mechanics, because you could hear them reload, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure Joe was close enough with a trained ear. He could hear someone swapping out a mag, surely, right? Yeah. Push in. God, I don't like this up here. I doubt there's a hostile there, but I don't like that up there. Okay. Hostile over there. Scotch just gonna move on without taking him out. Okay, we see 2 hostiles. Scotch just gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna move Gump to hold this alleyway real quick. Okay, I just want to make sure the alleyway was cleared. Gump is going to push up just a teensy bit. Good shot, Scotch. Joe's coming over. Not too much, though. Joe is going to fire a grenade right here. Hostile cleared. That is a very big ATGM. Very big? Well, I mean, they're always big, but you know what? It's just in my way. I'm really hoping there's not a hostile above us. Again, I doubt it. Okay, we're holding all that. Okay. It's still a very stressful mission, but we're making it through. There's a door up there, which is a bit yikes. Could we... Oh, we can't go through. Okay. So that does give me hope. So that just means there's no hostiles up there. We move in. Gump from the outside is going to scout out just a bit. We saw a hostile. He didn't see us from correct, so let's take a shot on him. Oh, and that was the final hostile. Okay. Well, besides Stonehill, there were very, very few accidents I saw I had. Now, mind you, you know, comments free to point out any accidents I did have. Here, I thought was a little messy, but my original plan for here was I heard the reload. I was like, we'll wait for him to reload another time and take him out, but it just turns out Archer is built slightly different and took him out before he could even fire a second shot. The reason I'm pushing with 2 of them is so they could light up any enemies together. I made sure to have Connor here to hold that door. The initial plan was we scout all this out. I saw all this, then I thought that was just rubble, and no person could really be here. The real threat I thought was up here, but turns out you could go right there. So that smoke grenade, it was good, but not the best. I knew that there would be hostiles in this house. I wanted to clear it because once I clear that, I could then safely come clear all this without having to have Connor watch too much of their backs. All Connor would have to do is sit right here to watch down here, cover that door. I actually didn't notice this opening at first. A bit of a oversight on my point. When I had both Stonehill and I think it was Archer who pushed up here, it was a bit of a mistake on my part. Gump was just running into constant hostiles. When the smoke cleared out, Stonehill got shot, which is really bad because Stonehill has slightly lighter armor, so that way he could quickly get into positions fast. I knew when I moved Stonehill up here, I was forgetting to do something, and that was to move Joe right here, so Joe could watch this. And then, like I did right there, the whole point was so then Stonehill could come in here, and then Joe would take Stonehill's place. That got cleared. I started pushing this. I should have let go after all the gunfire we got in this single building, so that's why I decided to bail. Decide it wasn't a worth it battle, not until we cleared out the rest of this area, got a good reload on everyone, you know. Then go 4 times. I had Stonehill and Archer go. Archer was just there to mainly cover Stonehill's back. I remembered, luckily, that we have thermal torches on this squad, so I wanted to come over here. Initially, I wasn't going to use it to breach. I was just going to use it to get right here. So this corridor is clear. So then when Stonehill breaches, all he has to worry about is up here, which I didn't think there'd be that. So I'm glad I did this fence right here. Was not expecting a hostile right there. It really just feels like the fence fell on him and killed him. Like, we didn't even shoot him. Now that was a really bad mistake. I thought Scotch would see further back, so that's why I kept Stonehill there, because I thought, oh, Stonehill would suppress and Scotch would kill him, but didn't happen. Luckily I had Joe with grenade launcher, he had me covered. We did a quick little peek, then ran back, so that way we could get in a good position. We had Scotch with the flash, Joe with the quick kill after Scotch's flash. And then we push up here. This is a very dangerous hallway, so slap charge, retreat, throw flashbang in, and then take back anything we lost. Then once Scotch had this all covered, we could have pushed right here, but one, we had an entrance right there, window right there, and then we had there, and then an entrance there. So I figured it would be best just leave Scotch chilling there while we breach through here with 2 soldiers, and then we would come up here, clear that, so then we wouldn't have this or this to really deal with. Should have watched my back a bit more. That's very dangerous, letting Gump just freely do his stuff when his back is towards that window. Bust through, had Scotch flash it for them all the way from there, so that way we could just easily move in. Had that cleared out for Archer, so that Archer was safe. And then that is a mistake I made. I thought, oh, surely Scotch could see through here, but I forgot this was a Humvee, which means you cannot see past it. I was gonna have Scotch see through that, and then have Joe see through here, then they'd quickly swap, but the amount of hostiles we have over here was a little too much, more than I expected. So I started grenading it out a little bit, you know. We grenaded that room so we didn't have to clear it. Normally, in door kickers, you use grenades to blow open doors. I guess they changed sheet metal doors, so you can't blow it open anymore, so... I had Archer, who's pretty much dead, do the only job he's very good at, which is opening doors right now. It was a lot of clearing here, and, you know, we continued the mission like normal. The only thing I really had to discuss was the beginning, you know, acknowledge my mistakes I did. At least I think I did some pretty good clearing while holding doors. I think this was a smart play. I just misclicked and had Joe kick before assigning it to Alpha, so, you know, we kicked it open. Luckily, it was by chance. He had to conveniently reload, so I accept that timing. I kept having Scotch peek out here, because normally when enemies will see you, they usually will come all the way around and then into your line of fire before they get fire back. However, that was a very stubborn enemy, so we just dealt with him with grenade launcher, you know, no problem. I'm happy I didn't have to breach through here, because this entire area looked like a real pain and mess to deal with. So that's why I was having Gump scout out the outside area. He was going to clean up that guy, and then we would have Connor hold right here, while Archer would come around and hopefully not die. He most likely would. His job was just to kind of scout all this out, make sure it's clear. So that way we knew that this window is clear, this window is clear. We only have to worry about right there and right there. But, yeah, job was done, and kill was gotten. And that was, door kickers. What mission was it? It was, MUDRUNNER, right? Yes, I see you in the internet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next time we will return with, I don't know at this point. I don't know if I'll go back to a main map or if I'll go to workshop map. We'll just have to wait and see. For now, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys later.